Hello, my name is Neil Battaglia. I tutor math and physics. I've been doing that for a number of years, and I have a website called neilian.com, which you can go to hire me or to see some problems and some things that I've written and videos I've made. In this video, I'm going to show you how to factor a simple quadratic polynomial. My first step is going to be to look at the expression and then write down two sets of parentheses. It's a quadratic expression, so it's likely that this form will work. In the polynomial, I see an x squared, so that means that we could multiply x by x to get that x squared. There are some other options, but we'll start with this, and then we'll check to see if it works later. Then I'm going to look at the plus 1. To get a plus 1, we need to either multiply plus 1 by plus 1 or minus 1 by minus 1. So we can just try out both options, but then we'll look later at something else that might be useful. So let's say we start off with x plus 1 times x plus 1. We could try x minus 1 times x minus 1 as well, but let's multiply that out and see what we get. It turns out that we get x squared minus 2x plus 1. So two of those three terms are correct, but the middle term is not. So now let's look at the middle term, the plus 2x, and specifically let's look at that positive sign. Basically, because we see a positive sign there, it's more likely that everything in the factored expression will be positive. Everything in the original expression is positive. It's likely that everything in the factored expression will be positive. Let's look at a different expression. X squared plus x minus 2. Here we do see a plus sign, but we also see a minus sign. We're going to start again with the two sets of parentheses. We're going to need to multiply two things to get x squared. So we're going to use x and x again. We can check it, see if it works. And then we're going to look at the minus 2. To get the minus 2, we have two simple options. We could either have a plus 1 and a minus 2, or a minus 1 and a plus 2. And now we're going to look at the middle term to see what might be a good guess to start off with. I see a plus x. Because there's an x and an x in each term, or each set of parentheses, I'm going to pick the pair of numbers that has the larger magnitude number as the positive number, because the middle term is positive. So I'm going to do x minus 1 times x plus 2. You could switch the order. You could say x plus 2 times x minus 1. That part doesn't really matter. But if you multiply this out, you find that it does work. And it's based looking at first the beginning term, then the last term, and then getting kind of guidance from the middle term to see what we should try first.